Listen up, all Americans. The final moments of the $6,400 health sub.
Hey, hold on. Now you told me your. Hey, Julie, didn't you tell me your name on SRS Mom? Didn't you tell me your name on? Is your name Sharon? Am I calling you right, Christina? Oh no, then that ain't. That ain't. I'm thinking who was Sharon. I'm thinking somebody else. Okay, Christina. Hey, the JPP's here. Hey, Rhonda. I'm feeling much better today. Hey, Rita. I was late because I was in there talking to David. I said, well, I got to go in here and get on my live. And I come in here and I noticed it was like 101. I'm like, well, Lord have mercy. I'm running behind. I got all the drinks in here today. I got my coffee, which I can't drink too hot because of my teeth. I got my protein shake with some Fairlife milk in it because I've eaten this soft diet. I'm not getting protein in because I can't have meat for 3 days. No meat. Becky! And then I got my water. And I can't drink out of a straw for 2 weeks. I cannot drink out of a straw for 2 weeks. You know what I have found out today? I'm drinking more water out of my cup, out of sipping it, than I am with a straw. I thought you were supposed to drink more with a straw, but I'm turning it up and I'm guzzling it. So, go figure. What's everybody doing today? We didn't have live last week because the babies were here. What y'all up to? Ain't nobody up to nothing. No, I never have. I've never bought any of that. Seems like you would be tasting it. Do you not taste it? Joan, she's over there donating her plasma. Well, you can study us. Oh, you got your first zucchini, Rhonda? That's probably be the first of many. What brand do you buy? I see people advertise. They advertise that vital. What is it? Vital proteins, collagen. Is that what it is? Is that what I'm thinking about? Oh, you and Bruce are outside. Hey, Sylvia. David's working on rebuilding the motor to the tractor so he can work on the garden spot the rest of this year and over the fall and put leaves in it and stuff like that. And then next year we should be able to have our garden. So I'll be looking forward to that. Listen, he loves when he's got some kind of mechanical project on somebody's car or some kind of machinery, something. He loves doing that kind of stuff. He loves it. He's good at it too. Easy, Becky. Orgain collagen peptides. Anthony's hydrolyzed protein, both on Amazon. Orgain is at Costco. Yeah, I don't have a Costco thing anymore. It's like a half hour away. And we just not going all the way up there to go to Costco. Sam's is just across town, and I don't even go across town to go. Oh, you got a lot of sunflowers? Do you save the seeds? There's a place out on the highway when I go from here to Mooresville. They sit back in their driveway's in between the woods. You can see the house, but out front beside the road, they have a garden patch and they always grow sunflowers. Always grow sunflowers. When the sunflowers are through, they grow okra. Louise! Oh, Sylvia. Yay, Sylvia. Tattoo girl. Oh, I've been doing pretty good on the protein here lately, except for these 3 days having to eat soft foods. And I ain't eating nothing healthy. I can tell you that. I can tell you what I've been eating, but whatever. It is what it is. 3 days of soft food, and I'm not living on applesauce. I'm just not doing it. So I've taken some liberties. Finish up a deal, seal them half off a 90-gram beef at Aldi's. A meddled. The same seeds for 9 years? You've been using the next from 1 year to the next for 9 years? Oh, seal a meal. Okay. I'm like, seal a meal. Listen, if you can find half off a ground beef, girl, you better snatch that stuff. Well, Lord have mercy. There's Miss Dawn from up in Canada. You made it. Yes, Louise. You know, I froze them grapes. Whoever was telling me to freeze grapes, everybody freezes grapes. I ain't eaten none yet. I ate one. It was good, but I ain't eaten none of them yet. I got a whole bag full of them in the freezer. Hadn't even eaten them. Matter of fact, I hadn't eaten the ones in the refrigerator either. But ain't all the meats are like gold. My goodness. Joan says, general hello to all. Hard to type with one hand. She's donating plasma, so they got one hand tied up. She's got one arm busy. Listen, pretty much all groceries are like gold, Rhonda. Grapes make you sick, Sylvia? Hey, Lori. Oh, happy last week of being 60. Oh, not for you. That's me. Yes, that's me. I was like, it's your happy last week. I know it's your husband's, Ralph's happy last week. I love grapes too, but then I get them and buy them, and then I end up not eating them. Louise, what you say, girl? What you say? Yes, Christina, that's what she was telling me today. We was talking on the phone. She said they take it out, get their plasma, and put your blood back in. That's just crazy to me how that works. They can't get enough blood out of me to run the labs. There's no way I could donate blood. They'd never get it out of me. Uh-oh. Lucrative. Listen. Yeah. Yes, you do. Even when I am hydrated and they get blood, it ain't like it flows freely. They sit there and sit there and sit there. I wish mine did. Yes, Dawn, you get paid for donating plasma. You get paid good. I ain't gonna tell you how much because that ain't my business to tell. But you get paid good if you go in, especially they give you bonuses for, we can't figure it out if it's like a supply and demand type situation, but yes, you do get, yeah. Do they not do that up there in Canada? Do y'all not have places where you donate plasma? Oh yeah, homemade bread. That's good stuff. Oh, then Christina, you should check it out. Wherever you live, search where you donate plasma. Check it out for sure. Check it out. Oh, in Raleigh, there's somewhere. Because we got it over here in Charlotte. So they got it in Raleigh. 250. Oh, that ain't enough, Louise. I can tell you right now, that ain't enough. Sylvia, I bet if you did have Hep C, I bet they wouldn't take it. I about bet. Oh, the first six. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good. I thought for the whole thing. No, Joan, you do biomed. But I would bet you money Raleigh has something as big a city as it is. Of course, I don't know. Is Charlotte bigger than Raleigh? Of course, Raleigh's big. It's our state capital. Obviously, it has all the stuff. It's got all the whatever you would need in it. So, it'd have to have a plasma place. Now, have you lived in Raleigh your whole life? Don't say that's how you can get new countertops, Joan. Oh. Is that a kind of cookie, Lori? 909. Hammondtoshen? Is that a cookie? Since 2019. Where'd you come from? Joan say if you do boomed. You doing good on that typing, Joan. You and Louise in a contest. Joan say if you do biomed, she'll give you her referral code. Oh, I got you, Christina. What are you talking about doing a veggie and a cheese? It's a triangle pastry cookie for the Jewish Food Festival. Oh, when is that? Is that like something you have in your town, or is that a recognized Jewish holiday? Because I know nothing about the Jewish religion or culture. Oh my gosh, you've been around. Were you a military child? Yeah. Do you like it in Raleigh? Do you like it up there? Oh, you have. Okay, your temple has one. Now, is it just for your, like, I don't know, do you call yours parishioners? Or what do you call your group of people that are members of your temple? What do you call? What are y'all called yourself? Like if you say other churches, they're parishioners. Do y'all say that too? And is it open to the public, or is it just for y'all? Oh, the X. It was the X's fault. Ugh. How many of us have got an X? Raise your hand. I got one. Not an ex-boyfriend, an ex-husband. Yep, me. Okay, Fuque Varina. Is that Fuque? I can't say it. Fuque Marina. Becky says she got an ex. Of course, it's his fault. Of course, it is. We all back you too. We all got your back, Christine. It's his fault. Well, it certainly can't be our fault now, can it? Hey, Ann. I'm polling to see who's got an X. Oh, I'm sorry your first husband passed away. I'm sorry. That's what Becky says. Becky likes being single. Temple members. Oh, been ordered online and then curbside pickup. So is it kind of like a fundraiser? Because I know Edie's church, she's all the time making stuff for their Polish festivals, and I think some of the festivals they do was like a fundraiser for their church. Recipes with Roy. What are you doing? Saying howdy. Roy says howdy. Yeah, you're pretty much a newlywed, Lori. Rhonda, you like being single too? If anything ever happens to David, I'll be single. I ain't doing it again. Married 39 years is where. No, you're so funny. I got you, Lori. That's cool. That's cool. You get your heritage out there. People get to experience it. I like that. The last, Roy. The last. Yes, Sylvia, go subscribe to Roy. Who'll be messaging me? Oh, come on. Dang. Yeah, I just got it. David say if anything happens to me, I'm the last too. I say that's because I runt you for all other women. And he hates the word runt. That's something we say down here in the South, runt. That is what we say for ruined, runt. His dad used to say runt. I say runt. He can't stand it. I don't know why. It's just one of those words that bugs him. So anyway, I run him for other women. I always have told him, oh, you got fluid in your ears? Ugh. That's making you kind of. Oh, speaking of fluid in the ears, that made me think because, like Holly said, if your ear crystals get off, the other night she went to the hospital, said she went to bed and she was feeling dizzy and off and nauseous and everything, like about 9 o'clock. And she went to bed and it kept getting worse and worse and worse. And she said about 1 o'clock, she told Nathan, she says, I've got to go to the hospital. Something's wrong. So they tested her blood, did all this and that. They couldn't find anything wrong. They said maybe it was the vertigo, and they gave her medicines. And so she stayed in the bed pretty much all last week. It went away for the most part, but she couldn't like make any sudden movements or anything like that. So she's got an appointment with a regular doctor. She's having to find a new one. So she's made an appointment with the regular doctor, and she couldn't get in until next week because something's causing it. You don't just be dizzy headed out for no reason. So yes. Well, with that fluid in your ears, I bet you have, Roy, because that's what she was saying. She says, your ear crystals can make you be dizzy, and she was dehydrated. They put 2 bags of fluids in her. Bless her heart. Oh, yes, Christina. PT to fix ear crystals? Well, I've never heard of such a thing. Ordain that man right now, Joan. Of course, ain't nothing happening to you. But I always told David when I got my KitchenAid mixer, that's back when I really cooked, and I used it, and I was doing all the things, and that KitchenAid mixer was my most prized kitchen possession because I never thought I'd get one. I just never did. And so I would always tell him, if anything happens to me and you remarry, she cannot use my mixer. I have since added other things to the list of things if he ever remarried she can't use. He says, I ain't gonna never get married again. Who's gonna be late to the funeral? I can't see. It went up too fast. Oh, look. Hey, Lou. Well, that's what they were saying. Dehydration can cause that too, Dawn. She said she felt, as soon as the first bag went in, she felt herself just like, she could tell the difference when that bag went in. Meniere's disease. I don't know. But I told her to get to the regular doctor and they can send her here, there, get whatever test, figured out, because you don't just be dizzy for no reason, Kosher salt, make it nice when we push it down, it'll at least cover your ear. Oh. Okay, that's just crazy to me, Roy. Hey, Joanne. Yeah, you made it. I've heard of putting rice like in a sock or something, but never salt. Huh. That salt, the warm salt in the sock draws the fluid out. Try it, Roy. It's worth a try. It can't obviously hurt. Surely. Do it. Do what Louise said. Oh, yeah. Listen. Yeah, she's in there asleep now. You want me to go get her? She's been asleep under the blanket on the couch for 2 days. I just let her lay in there. When she's asleep like that, it's no different than if she goes under her cave and sleeps for days. So I just let her stay in there. Bless her heart. But I did say I was going to get her on one day on a video because several people, had asked about her. She's about, her body's probably about as wide as my hand because she's fat. Tail and all, she's probably about that long, maybe. Dang, dong. Okay, so that's her dedicated spot. That's her spot on the love seat. So RJ and Holly, and I know that's confusing to some people. Like when I say RJ and Holly got engaged, so obviously he didn't get engaged to his sister. RJ's girlfriend, now fiance, her name is Holly. And her last name is the same as RJ's last name. So when they get married, she's not going to have to change her last name. So what are the odds? That's just so funny to us. But she wanted to come over and show me her ring in person. So they were coming over the other night. And Sebastian was with them. And I know Sebastian, as soon as he comes in, he's going to fling up something in his hand or his body up on that love seat. So I was on the porch. It was already dark and it has started to rain. And he got out. I said, stop. I said, let me tell you something. When you go in, do not touch the love seat. Don't even sit on one side of it because you'll forget. Flares on the love seat. And while he was here, there were several times he went over there. He started to get on it, and I had to catch him because he's not used to her being on it. And that's his place. That's where he puts his stuff. That's where he sits and plays his games. So Yeah. And I tell David when I got her, because she's under her little blankie and you can't tell, if she's under or not. So I'll tell David, don't fling. Not that he's going to, but don't fling nothing over there. Flair's laying down. Good Lord. Live 20 years. Yeah, bearded dragons don't live that long. Yeah, thank you. You know which way to move your head, huh? Got to find that perfect gown, Joan. Well, I'm glad you stopped in to say, hey, Roy. I hope you feel better. Go. I don't do that thing what Louise said. That sock thing, that warm sock thing. See if you can pull that fluid out. Like I say, it is worth a try. Yeah, it's worth a shot. You got a puppy named Eli. Bye, Roy. Feel better. Ellie, what you doing? Oh, yesterday when I went to this, I filmed the Dollar Tree haul because I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday, but it ain't gonna come up till Monday. So I talked about it on there. I'm like, so if you was on live, you probably heard about it already. You're gonna hear about it again. So now you're gonna hear about it now, and you hear about it again later if you watch my haul. But I was sitting in the dentist in the waiting room, and I was at the chair right by the door, and Darby come out to talk to me, and we were sitting there talking, and I was sitting talking to her like this, and the door opened and somebody touched me, and I'm thinking, who walking in that door touching me? Because I mean, I'm in Harrisburg. There ain't nobody out here know me. I turned around, it was Holly. I'm like, what are you doing? It was her cleaning appointment she's had for however long she's had it. Just so happened to be the same time that my appointment got made for my teeth. So Holly come walking in, so I hugged her. I'm like, oh my gosh. And she started trying to go to the counter. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need another hug. So I was like saying, I saw my daughter out in the wild and it was wonderful. Oh my gosh, I got to see my baby girl. But that was so funny. Oh, bye, Dawn. Oh, you're driving to Montana. Oh, I know it's gorgeous out there. I just know Montana's gorgeous. Holly's basically her first serious boyfriend. He always wanted to live in Montana. Always. I bet it's beautiful in Utah too. I have a cousin that lives in Colorado, and some of the pictures I've seen, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Of course, I'm prejudiced, but I think our North Carolina mountains are gorgeous, and our North Carolina beaches are gorgeous. I think there's something gorgeous in every state. I do. I do. Oh, they got a store, Ellie? Keto Chow has a store? Oh, he's a park ranger? 100 degrees. Whew, Sylvia, that's too much. Okay, that's pretty cool. I hope it's cheaper than if you buy it online. I hope it's like a discount store. Sylvia, it's 100 degrees and you don't have air conditioning. How are you managing? Sister, girl, oh my God, right? Shipping, that keeps me from ordering a lot of stuff online. I don't think there's enough fans in the world to keep me cool in 100 degrees. I don't know why they do stuff like that, Louise. I think COVID changed a lot. Boy, it's better than not having fans, I can tell you that. I couldn't either, Joanne. Oh my gosh, I got mine on right now. Sitting in here, my vent's right up here. I sit here and freeze with the door closed. 94. I don't know what it is here right now. Let's see, 130. Let's see what we got going on here in good old Kannapolis. Says it's 91. So low 90s, high 80s the rest of the week. Cloudy, one chance of rain on Sunday. Lows in the 70s and upper 60s. So, because it's not about them, it's about the company, and that's the state. Well, if that's what he wants, I guess he's willing to put up with all the malarkey. I'll say it nicely. How old are your kids, Louise? Because I know you got some in school. How old are all your kids? You don't have to like tell their names or nothing. Just how old are they? Oh, well, that's cool, Louise. Yes, I knew there was a young one. Whew, my belly is. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So I was looking on my chart, and I got my dietitian appointment mixed up. Thought it was today, and it was actually Wednesday. So when I signed on to do my check-in, it showed me. So I actually made the appointment. I was up in time to make the appointment. Well, I saw an appointment for September 11th for some pre-op stuff, I guess, where they draw your blood and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, well, ain't I supposed to have a visit with the surgeon before I actually have the surgery? So I messaged the nurse. I said, ain't I supposed to have a visit with him so he can explain the procedure and whatnot? I said, I was just curious. And she wrote me back and she goes, yeah, they'll set that appointment for me and it'll come in my packet. I'm like, oh, okay. I did not know that. So I will be getting a packet and it will tell me when I go. It's funny. There's a lot of places with super high temperatures. We hadn't hit 100 yet. Did you? My goodness. I ain't heard nothing about no class. I guess if I do, it'll be in my packet, which I don't know when I'm going to get it, but it'll be in my packet. Well, you lost it. What you mean? Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, ain't doing it. 84. Boy, that's nice compared to 100, ain't it? Listen, when I had my gastric bypass, I told that doctor I'm not doing them. Well, you have to. Well, I told you I'm not doing them. I tried to see if I could get home health to come do it. They said they won't come out and do nothing like that. Couldn't go to the doctors because they had to be 12 hours apart. 12 hours? Yeah. And so, like, if I went when they opened at 8, they wouldn't be open at 8 at night for the second one. You see what I'm saying? So they couldn't do it. So if I hadn't found my friend that I went to high school with, who's a nurse, to come do them for me, I'd have just had to risk getting a blood clot and told them I took the shots and when I didn't, because I can't stick no needle. I can take that Ozempic because it's just a little nothing. But a needle, an actual needle, where you have to like squeeze your skin and put it in the stuff. No. Yes, I was just going to say, some people get to take the pills and some takes the shots. 107 in Utah. Georgia hit 100. I think it is all up to the doctor. I hope my doctor isn't one when I tell him I can't give myself a shot that he'll just give me the pills. But blood clots, that ain't nothing to play around with. That just ain't nothing to play around with. Yeah, there's a lot of I was listening to the radio. These crazy boys I listen to, they're men, but they said there was one day that was the hottest day since 2016. It was like 62 degrees or something like that, 60 some degrees. And they take all the temperatures from around the world and average them. And they said that was the hottest one on record since, I think it was 2016. Oh, well, bye, Lou. Goodness gracious, girl. You have a good weekend too. Yeah, there'll be knee pain, but it's going to be a different kind of knee pain. Like right now, they're just, ugh. Well, that's what he told me. He said, you're probably not going to have it as bad as some people. He said, because the pain you have now, he said, it's not going to compare with what you're dealing with now. So I hope he's right. Well, thank you, Stacia. That's sweet of you to say. Your hips or your knees? Hips. Yeah, my knees are bone on bone, and I think it's my left kneecap. It's all crooked. It's moved out of place, and It's a mess. My knees are a mess. He flat out told me, he said, you can get your knees replaced or you can be crippled. That's what he told me. I say I walk like, huh, huh, dragging that. Because they don't bend, you know. Oh, thank you, Ellie. That's a good feeling. Yes, get that appointment. Get that appointment because, like, I got mine, Sylvia. I didn't wait until I lost the weight that I needed to lose because I didn't know how far out he was on the surgery. Turned out he was like 3 months out. So I went to see him. He said, that's the best thing you could have done was coming here and I'm putting you on the schedule right now. So that's the first thing he did before he even talked about anything else. He said, I'm going to put you on the schedule right now to go ahead and get it done, get you in line. So don't wait until it's time. Well, speaking of knee replacements, there's Miss Rainey. Oh, Joanne, I bet so. Because it changed your gait. You had that funny gait when you were walking. Lorraine just had her knee replaced. Rainy, call her Rainy. She's having some pain in that bad boy. Oh, Sylvia, that's awesome. My hospital won't let my doctors. It's the hospital that ties his hands. Between my knees and my back, Joanne, I don't know what I will feel when I get these knees done. I just don't know. And then I've got to have that decision when I get my knees done. Do I want to go ahead and have my back done because it's needing rods and screws? And so, you know, when you get that in there, your bending is limited. Then you really are like the Tin Man. So, I mean, I need it done because my back is killing me. But I tell you, December 6th, good grief. Yeah, that's why you want to go ahead and go right now, Sylvia. Thank you, Joanne. Yeah, we're going to be okay, Rainy. We are. Well, it's so my back is so bad now. It's unreal. It needs I need something to fix it. I mean, it's just going to blow out on me, and I ain't going to be able to use it one day. I don't know. Who was I talking to? Where was I when they said, "Oh, it was my knee surgeon." He said we have operating rooms in the hospital. He said that are not even being used because we don't have the staff to use them. So that's probably why there's so many things that are delayed because he said you have no idea what we're dealing with as far as having enough um, people to do the operations and run the hospitals. He said it's bad. I said, is it bad? He said it is bad. He said you have no idea. So I guess that's why everything's being pushed because they don't have enough people to do the things they need to do. I mean, when you got a hospital that's got operating rooms that are never used, you need people. Right, Sylvia, that's right. Are you gonna have to go in and do the sleep study at the place? My last sleep study, I had to go pick up this little thing and wear it at home. Laminectane? I don't know what that. What is that, Rainy? Listen, you can get to the point to where you just don't care. Do you got that, Ellie? You got them in yours? You know what? this is this is TMI warning. You know what bothers me the most about getting my back done? It's possibly needing help in the bathroom department. I don't want nobody else doing that for me. Oh, I see, Rainey. She had them taken out. Well, what they do to her back? Yes, they do, Ellie. Listen, Sylvia, pain will wear you down. And a lot of y'all on here knows what I'm talking about. Pain will absolutely drag you down. Just wear you to the nub. Pain is very exhausting. You might be stuck in a position like that, Rainey. No, you're not too late, Susan. It will change your personality in a minute. You can get so hateful when you are hurting. When you are in such a pain, you can get so hateful, and you don't mean to be. It is just, it's coming out of a place of just exasperation, and you don't mean to be snappy and the way you are. It's just you've been driven to that point to where it just comes out like that. I'm not, yes. It does. It just happens. Just and then after you're like that, you're like, oh, you feel bad, but it's already happened. You've already said it. You've already snapped it. Whatever, and you don't mean to. Oh, came out of socket. Yes, right. Like when we're hungry. It happens, Sylvia. Listen, that spending a lot of time in bed gets old too, don't it, Becky? Yeah, the claws come out. Francis, you've had 3 spinal fusions, so it's not much better afterwards? Is that what you're telling me, Francis? Uh, Listen, y'all making me think twice about that. Oh, well, I'll get my knees, and then I'm gonna worry about that back later. Louise, they wouldn't be leaving me in no brace neither. What part of South Carolina are you going to, Susan? Just the kind where they put in rods and screws. That's all I know. Oh, that's good, Francis. That is what I like to hear. If I can make somebody feel better, have a better day, get a laugh, then I feel like I have accomplished something that I want to accomplish. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, you're going to Charleston. Oh. I live right here and I've never been to Charleston. Never. There's Stephen. Hey, Marianne. Lordy, Lordy. That's where the party is, Miss Denise. This is the party line. Listen, I want to go to Paula Dean's restaurant in Charleston. I want some of her fried chicken. Her fried chicken's supposed to be good. Anybody had Paula Dean's fried chicken? Yesterday was fried chicken day. Did y'all know yesterday was National Fried Chicken Day? When I got home from the dentist, and when I found out at the dentist I had to be on soft foods for 3 days, what I was going to cook was going to make way too much because I can't eat meat. And so I said, well, it's National Fried Chicken Day. I'm going to go get David some fried chicken. So I went to KFC and got him some fried chicken, and I ate taters. Are the hoe cakes good? Oh my gosh. I bet they are. Yes, Susan. Yes. Paula Dean has her restaurant down there. You better look it up. Listen, I think I got protein drink all over my lips. Charleston, Savannah. No, she got a place in Charleston. I'm pretty sure. Savannah. I know she's from Georgia, but I'm positive she has a place in Charleston. You look it up, Susan. Look it up. Listen, David likes Harris Teeter chicken. The Lady and Sons. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Denise, I see it. The Lady and Sons. But they say her fried chicken is the bomb. Girl, Sylvia, what you talking about? Well, hey, Norma. Yes, she's in yonder sleeping. I'm going to bring her on here one day. Yes, that's what I want to do. Who says I can't one of these days? I'm going to be burning the roads up. Yes, you look it up. You look it up, Susan. Oh, well, my thing says National Fried Chicken Day was yesterday. Today's Tell the Truth Day. Okay, who wants to tell the truth? Somebody, let's pick a subject and let's tell the truth. I don't know. That might be. What do you want me to tell the truth about? This is the party line. I ain't picking the subject. What you want me to tell the truth on? Oh, I get French fries on my birthday. Ooh, I like that. Listen, y'all can balk at me if you want to, but I like McDonald's French fries. I don't care. I really like Whataburger French fries because they're nice, thick, crinkle cuts. But I like my funniest drinking story. Oh, Lord, Louise. Change the subject. Change the. A lot of my drinking stories were not funny. They did not end in laughs. So, my first kiss was a sloppy, slobbery mess. And bless his heart, he's dead now. He was, let's see, I was 13. He was, I think, maybe 14, because I think he was a year older than me. And his mama would bring him over here to my house and sit there and drink coffee with my mama while we would sit in my room and play records. And every time I hear the song, You Sexy Thing by Hot Chocolate. That was popular at the time. And I had the little 45, and I had one of those little bitty, not a stereo, just a little bitty case record player that just closed up in a case and had a handle. That's what I had. And we would sit on the floor and listen to the records. And so we would kiss. Slobbery, sloppy mess. Neither one of us knew what we were doing. It was disgusting. But at the time, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. Protein mustache. Yes. So that is my first kiss. Don't ask me about my first other thing, because I ain't going to tell you. You was crying in your cowgirl outfit. Oh, little hateful thing. I ain't never played spin the bottle. Never, ever, not one time. We didn't play that around here. Never played that. Never played that neither, Louise. We did stuff like seances. Did y'all do seances? we did seances trying to call up things. I know, craziness. I didn't play no kind of sex games. I know that ain't sex. You know what I'm saying? None of them kissing games and none of that. Yes, we played with the Ouija board, Joanne. We was crazy. We was crazy. You couldn't get me near a Ouija board now for love nor money. Bring a Ouija board near me and I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna burn it. That motherfucker's gone. Not near me. Under the tarp. Listen, you know what? We didn't think nothing of it back then. We didn't have sense to know that you can be conjuring up something, because I'm just here to tell you. You can conjure something up. I ain't conjuring nothing up. Not these days. Listen, you will be bringing up the devil. You wouldn't get me near one of them things today. No, sir. Listen, Sylvia, I never watched The Exorcist. No. You can't get me to watch that movie? No. No. Yes, that stuff is scary. Yes, the Magic 8 Ball. Those things were so fun. I remember the Magic 8 Balls. No Exorcist. No. I don't even like to see the commercials. Like, if it's going to be on TV, I don't even like to see the commercials. No. I don't like anything. I will watch blood and guts and shoot 'em ups. Listen, I'm so excited because Expendables 4 is coming out in September. David said, well, we might not be home. I'm like, well, it'll be at the theater more than one day if it comes out while we up yonder in the mountains. So I got to go see that before I get my knee done. So when we come back from the mountains, we're going to have to go see Expendables 4, because I will watch shooting blood and guts and all day long. But don't show me nothing about no demons, because that shit will freak me out. Yes, Denise! They are the portal. Yes. No. Yes, that Magic 8 Ball was a big fat liar. Yeah, them, not them Ouija boards. No, sir. I can't stand anything to do with the demon. I don't want to hear them when they do the demon voices. Oh my gosh. If they ever put movies on the commercials, and I know it's when I finally recognize the commercial and they do demon voices, I will shut my ears and make noise, because I can't hear it. It will freak me out the rest of the night. Louise, no girl. No girl. We're not trying to do all that. Ellie. No way. Yeah, nightmares are real. Disney in your house. Oh, so it's your bedtime when he wants to watch that stuff? Well, he was here. He could go us to go watch Expendables 4 because it'll be full of it. Be full of it. Oh no, Christina, no. No, we did not do Bloody Mary, Ellie. No. Now, I used to go when I was in high school. We had this thing called the Bleeding Tombstone. And the thing was, it's just this one long, giant tombstone, tall one like that, not a round one, just a tall one on the side of the road. And the thing was, you get down and you go around it, you hold hands and you go around it and you chant something. I don't know what you chanted. And when you chanted it, then the tombstone would start bleeding. That was the thing. And so we would go out there and go to the Bleeding Tombstone, but never one time did I ever get out that vehicle and walk down to that tombstone because that was not happening. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. And I ain't going out no graveyard neither. Hell no. Y'all crazy. Louise, you is crazy, girl. Mm-mm. No, I can't watch no horror movies. Oh my, you actually broke his nose, Marianne. You want to walk in cemeteries, Sylvia? No, you ain't getting me in no abandoned house neither. No, Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. You're crazy, Louise. There, I said it. Everybody's thinking it, and I said it. You're crazy. Back when you didn't know no better. Ooh, you like haunted houses too? Oh my gosh. Denise, back when I was little, my mama's house, well, Papa, his mama lived with them, right? We called her Meemaw. She had her own room in the back, and she died in that room. And me and my cousins, we were young. And after she died, not one of us would go to Meemaw's room alone because it creeped us out. When I was an adult, even before my mom died, when I would go back in Meemaw's room, it would creep me out because I know she had died in that room. But you know, that's back in the days where they had the caskets in the houses. So my uncle, I was a little girl and I remember walking up with my mama and seeing him in that casket. And I'm here to tell you, they didn't, y'all remember, y'all my age, some of y'all is older. They didn't make up people into caskets back then like they do now. They almost look like Herman Munster with that makeup they put on them. It was not, they didn't look natural like they do today. They make them look kind of natural. You know, they've really perfected that art, that craft of working with the bodies. But no, mm-mm. Oh, well, bye, Susan. Sylvia. Okay, you crazy with Louise. You're not catching. I ain't buying a house where somebody died in it. I ain't gonna sleep in a house where somebody died in it if I know. And I sure ain't gonna think she's still there and be in it. No, no, golly. Yes, it is scary, Louise. Golly. Mary Ann. I remember one night because I used to work at the nursing home, and I worked the night shift, and it's just a fact that a lot of people die in the night in their sleep. Um, and so we had one girl on our shift who she could not be around a dead body. I didn't particularly want to be. And you always ran the risk of when you went in for your rounds that you were going to come across someone that had died. Well, that night she did. She comes screeching down the hall. I mean, screeching. She was screaming bloody murder because she found that woman that was dead. And while the nurse and the other aides went to prepare the body for the funeral home to pick up, I had to just sit there and just hold her and just cradle her like a baby because she was out of it. She was out of it. No, no flickering lights, Sylvia. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh. Listen, I know y'all see some crazy stuff. Good Lord have mercy. Y'all see stuff I never want to see. Now, I tell you, I can't drink out of a straw for 2 weeks. I have found, I've already told the earlier people this, that drinking out of this like this, I'm drinking more than when I had a straw in it. I may not go back to straws. Yep. Oh my gosh, you're that close to the hospital, Lori? Well, maybe she's just checking in on him, Sylvia. Maybe she's just checking in on him. But she don't need to flicker the lights. That's not cool. I've told y'all before that after my mama died and after my best friend died, I would say, okay, you know I loved them, but please don't ever bring them to me in a vision. Don't ever let me see them. I don't want to be laying in bed and look up and there they are standing at the foot of the bed. No. No. Oh, I totally intend on haunting some people. I fully intend on it. I've already said I'm haunting people. Okay, so there's this little girl. I wish I could remember her name. She's Miss, or was Miss somebody. Maybe it was Miss New York. And she has a TikTok. Let me see if I can find her. She is the sweetest, sweetest thing. She's a beautiful young lady. And her TikTok is, well, she does like herself too, but she does a character where she's like the receptionist in heaven. And she talks to people. She has a towel on her head, like she washed her hair, and she has a robe on, and she's sitting there like she's typing, on her laptop, and her headset to talk is a pink razor that she has stuck up in her towel. But she talks, and she's funny, she's comedic, but then people will send her little messages, say, I wish you would welcome my daughter so and so. She died at a young age and she was really scared. And so she will do sweet ones like that, welcome them into heaven. Oh my gosh. She has the best TikToks. I'm gonna find her. Because if you're on TikTok, I want you to look her up. Have y'all seen her? Hi. Hello. Come here, Max. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, you can't see free blood? Oh, really, Sylvia? Mm, there we go. Y'all talk amongst yourselves while I find this girl. Oh, hold on, hold on. What are y'all saying? What are y'all saying? Okay, bye, Denise. Whew. Oh, y'all getting me creeped out. Yeah, this is her. Oh, my TikTok's acting up. Her name is Taryn Delaney. TARYN DELANIE. My TikTok's acting up. I was gonna hold it up, let you see it. They are. I love her. She's got other stuff, but I love her heaven TikToks. They're awesome. See, like this says, somebody commented, and she puts the comment at the top. See, like this. But you see the phone. That's her phone. It says, "Please tell me that you greeted my daughter Ella Rose. I'm sure she was scared and sad she didn't get to stay with us." And so she makes a TikTok in response to that. And she's the sweetest. TARYN. TARYN. Delaney. Listen, my great aunt, she said when she was dying, she seen Jesus walking around her bed. Hmm. And y'all know, back when I went to church, there was a song, "Walk Around Me, Jesus, Walk Around. When I die, walk around." Y'all know that song? I can't sing. "Walk Around Me, Jesus, when I die, when I die." She said she seen Jesus walking around her. I'll tell you. There is some things that happens. Your house just shook. Hey, Kim. Yeah, we're here. We're here. Oh, we've been here an hour and 15 minutes. Is it thundering, Marianne? Listen, now that we quit telling ghost stories, what y'all want to talk about now? What's the next truth you want to hear? You heard my first kiss. Um, Did you hear anything else? Was there anything else? Oh, does that not get on your nerves, them airplanes all the time? Or I bet you're probably used to it by now. They kind of just fade away in the background. Nope, Louise, you nasty. I'm not telling you. No. You better ask me something else. Keeping it clean. That depends on what kind of making out you talking about. All right. All right. Well, hey, there's Miss Marilyn. I can't listen. I tell y'all a lot, but these things that's going to my grave. Y'all ain't getting all of it. No. No, I can't be in that club, Louise. I ain't getting on no airplane. Well, that's pretty cool, Marianne. But I'm here to tell you, I'm going to fix to lose enough weight that if I was on the airplane and I did want to get in the club, I would fit. What do you think about that? Best Halloween outfit. I'm trying to think. I think probably my favorite was I went as the ghost of John Wayne one year. I had my Pawpaw's cowboy boots. I had his holster on a belt, and I had his cowboy hat because he rode horses and he was dead. And I had all this stuff, and I put a white sheet on me, and cut holes out, and I tied a red bandana around my neck and had his hat and the holster and the boots, and I went as the ghost of John Wayne. I think that was my favorite. I know, Marianne. That's why I will never go. Can of Budweiser and a Cabbage Patch Baby was a baby bud. Oh my God. I went to Static Clean one year. I had my hair all teased up, sticking out, and I had socks. I had a t-shirt, I had socks sewed to it, and I don't know what all I had on that shirt. The craziest dance club was probably the Seahorse in Johnson City, Tennessee. It had two sides to it. One side was like disco, and the other side was, I can't remember because I mostly stayed on the disco side. But it was big. It was huge, and we would go up there from Boone. We'd have to drive through the mountain to get there. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'll just be honest with you. Guardian Angels got me home a lot because I shouldn't have been driving. I was stupid back then. Things that I would kill my children for even thinking about doing today, I did back then. Things that I would never again do now that I got half a brain. But I did things back then that you should never do. You just should never do. Oh, Sylvia, that's nice. I'm fond of the witches. Ellie, you were not a flasher. What kind of what kind of flasher? Oh my gosh. No. Did you go around doing this to people? You wasn't naked, was you? Did you have a naked suit on? Because I know you wasn't naked. I know good and damn well you was not naked. Ellie, say you wasn't naked, girl. Oh, you knew a real flasher? Okay, that's better. Because I'm like, if you was going around naked flashing people, I was going to just pass out. All the beautiful lingerie, then cover it with a big nice shirt. Kind of defeats the purpose, don't it? I was never the lingerie type. Good Lord, Louise. I thought, what is a super hug? Louise, you was a bad girl. Yeah, well, that would have kind of ruined the effect of the flasher, wouldn't it? Auto spell can't even auto spell. Hmm. Louise ain't right. You got to watch her. You got to watch. You got to watch her. She's trouble. Louise is trouble. I don't have any special plans. I'm thinking I might get Sebastian Sunday night, but that's not really the weekend. I'm thinking maybe Sunday night. I hadn't decided. Um, if you can't hear me, there. Since you can't hear me, if you lost sound, go out and back in. I thought I'd write it. Oh, yeah, Louise, that's what I. Go out and back in. Oh, how old, Sylvia? Let me guess. I don't know how old you are. I'm thinking she's 35. No, your youngest. Well, I don't know how close together your children could be. I'm sticking with 35. How old is she? Sylvia. Oh, I'm sorry, Joanne. I was closer. I said 35. What kind of cake you making? Say chocolate. Okay, good, Marilyn. It usually does. It usually does. YouTube can just get cantankerous sometimes. But what kind of cake you making, Sylvia? Excuse me. $24. I got a little small cake at Food Line for Tuesday. It was good. Just a little small cake. Walmart cakes are good. The ones at Harris Teeter, their little half a sheet cake was $29.99. I think that's what they consider a half a sheet cake. The 9 by 13 type size, is that considered half a sheet cake? They were $29.99 because I went to Harris Teeter yesterday to get me some things to eat these few days, and that's where I was going to go if they didn't have what I wanted at Food Line for my birthday cake. I was going to go there, and when I saw those, I'm like, I am so glad I didn't. That's not bad, Sylvia. Not bad at all. Couple hours older than me. Yep. Yep. Me and Lori's husband, Ralph, have the same birthday, same year and everything. Oh my gosh, Becky. Me and my first husband would buy those Pepperidge Farm cakes, frozen cakes, all the time. They would always put them on sale. Always put them on sale. Yes, a week from today, I will be 61. Next Thursday. Not a week from today, a week from yesterday. This is Friday. I like them yellow cakes with the chocolate frosting on them too. All them little Pepperidge Farm cakes are good. Do they still make them? Because I don't look in that department, so I don't know if they still do. They still make them? Oh, okay, cool. I bet they probably got smaller over the years, and the price has gone up like everything else. Yes, I will, Louise. Thank you, Sylvia. How'd you know, Becky? Hmm. Hold on, I bet that was Holly sending me a snap. You know, I got to see.
Jacob, take a look at Mama. Smile. Jacob, take a look at Mama. Smile.
Oh, I just love that little boy to death. I swear to my soul, I love Jacob to death. I love Sebastian to death. I love my babies. I just love my babies. Who was I talking to? We was talking about, you will kill for your children. But there's something about them grandbabies. There's just something about them grandbabies. What is it? What I don't listen, I let mine do anything they anything they want to do. Well, we didn't get away with that when we were kids. Well, yeah, you didn't. so so no, not a single plan. Not a single solitary plan. Bye, Sylvia. Have a good lunch. I would like to go to Denny's to use my birthday coupon, get a free Grand Slam. I think it is some kind of slam. Oh, is she walking? That's awesome, Becky. That's right, Kim. Them grandbabies can have and do anything they want to do. If you sign up on your birthday, they give you a free meal. So I've already printed my coupon out. Mm. Yes, I will be there. Let me jump in the car right now. Lord have mercy, Sandy. Where you been? You roll in about time to leave. 4:45. All right, I'll be there. You have my plate ready. Oh, film the collab. Yeah, I'm taking a break from them collabs for now. Just taking me a little break from them. Excuse me. Yeah, I think we both got good recipes. I just wanted to start making little videos showing my food for accountability. I just needed accountability. And Joan had a channel and Denise had a channel. They were like, do it, do it. I'm like, I'm going to do it. I never intended on showing my face. It just turned out that way. I just wanted to do, and I did it on my phone. I didn't have a laptop. I didn't have a movie editor, nothing. I just did it all on my phone with a little program. And they were just little insignificant little videos. I just, like I do now, I just showed my food with some music, and there it was, and it kept me accountable. And then it just morphed into here we are. So oh no, Sandy. What are you cooking? I don't look good on camera, Louise. Are you kidding me? Just do it. Just do it. Oh, stop it. If you want to do a YouTube channel, do a YouTube channel. Well, listen, better the freezer on your refrigerator than one of them big freezers in the garage. Whoo, now that would be a mess. Threw away the pork. Oh, no. Oh, Becky, stop it. You better stop. Is it? do your food. You don't have to cook on there, nothing like that. You can just do a video showing your food. That keeps you accountable. Too messy. Too messy for what? Oh, too messy cooking. Nah, you'd figure it out. You'd figure it out. That's right, Sandy. That's right. Real life. That's what you get around here too. Ain't much action that goes on, but what you get, you get. What you gonna do? Cook everything up and then put it in the freezer, Sandy? Yeah, Lori. And it'll be time to get them right back out before you know it. It sure will. Well, it's a wonder he ain't telling you, do to YouTube, do to YouTube. Well, at least you found it in time to save it and cook it instead of losing it all. Even if you lost some pork, you didn't lose everything. I would cry if my freezer went out. Gonna get you a whole new refrigerator. If it's 17 years old, you're gonna get you a whole new one. Yes. His girl, we were talking about that earlier. His girlfriend's name is Holly. So when I say RJ and Holly are engaged, he's not engaged to his sister. His girlfriend's name is Holly, like our Holly, and her last name is the same as his last name. So when they get married, she's not going to have to change it. What are the odds that he's got a girlfriend with that name? Oh, that's nice, Lori. I'd probably do something like that too, Louise. It's crazy, ain't it, Marilyn? I mean, what are the odds? Oh no. That would not be good. Mm. Bad enough you lose your food, then it to be all nasty and smelly on top of it. FYI, Sandy, Stephen is actually Mary Ann, incognito in Stephen's account. Is he listening today, Mary Ann? If he is, hey, Stephen, do you go by Steve? Does he go by Steve? Or does he go by the full Stephen? Because, you know, people are different. Some people go by their full name. Like, my name is Kimberly, but I go by Kim. Only person to ever call me Kimberly was my best friend. And so his son and mama, they're the only people left that call me Kimberly because that's how they met me. Oh, you know what? That has never crossed my mind, Sandy. Never crossed my mind. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I can't quit yawning. playing him a game today. There's also Stone Cold Steve Austin, the wrestler. Yep. Yep. Or Stone Cold. That's what I was just saying. Yep. I don't know why. I'm slow here too, Louise. I didn't get it. I mean, how many times has she been in this live? I ain't never put it together. I never even put together the wrestler. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm yawning too much. That might be a sign. Here's your sign. Remember that comedian, Bill Engvall? That was always funny when he first started. Tell what stupid people did. Here's your sign. Yeah, what generation? What generation that knows Steve Austin by which one? The $1 Million Man or the wrestler? Because that is two different generations. Well, it's pretty cool. And my yawns are coming more frequently, so I think I'll call it a day. That cool with y'all? That cool with y'all if we call it a day? Yeah, the blue collar condor. Him and Jeff Foxworthy and what was that other dude? The drinking dude. Ron. Was he Ron? Ron somebody. Laurie said no. Ron White. Yeah. Everybody say, okay, bye. Have a good one. Everybody, blah, 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 blah. Laurie say, nope, not good with me. I thought you had something to do, Laurie. Wasn't you doing something? Oh, you was going. Oh, was you going to listen while you was changing your clothes? Is that what you was going to do? I'm glad you did too, Marilyn. I'm glad everybody that got to come. Yes. I see, Laurie. I'm sorry. I'm starting to yawn a lot. Okay, I'll talk about it. So I think the yawning coming quicker is a sign that I need to just stop. Stop, drop, and roll. There's another one. When I said that on my video the other day, I said, what do other people think when they say stop? I got a MC Hammer. Stop. Hammer time. I got I always did Stop in the Name of Love. And then somebody else, there was a stop. It was one I knew and I didn't think of. I can't remember. Anyway, okay. We will call it a day. I'm glad y'all came. I had a good time. And I guess I'll see you back tomorrow morning. I have not found out if we're going to do it at 8 or 9 o'clock. So just put your notifications on for me and Joan's little mini collab where we're just both cooking a recipe out of the same cookbook, Taste of Home Annual Cookbook. That'll be in the morning. So come back to watch mine and her video and see what we decided to make. And then I'll have my prep up sometime because I'll do my prep in the morning. You got that right, Lori. I will go in there and sit on that chair and get my heating pad turned on, saddle up to that heating pad on my back, and put the TV on and pass out. Yep. Okay. Well, let's zip it. Let's zip it and go. Okay. Y'all know I love you, right? Y'all know that? Do y'all know that? Say yes or I'm not leaving. There you go. Couple people. There you go. That's right. That's right. Okay. I really do. I do love y'all. So. Oh, thank you, Nana. Hiding in the background in there. Just hide in the background. That's okay. Back at me. I love it. Okay. So I will see you I'll see you sometime tomorrow. Then I will have, I don't know what I'll have. Probably won't have nothing Sunday. I plan on having a Dollar Tree ready for you Monday. And hopefully I can get David. He's going to be so busy this weekend working on that tractor. I don't know if I'll get him pulled away to do the tag with me or not. We'll see. So, all right. Well, that's going to be it for me. And I am fixing to sign off. So, have a good one.